Hey guys, this is James, and this is going to be part 3 of the swapping out the AC condenser video. Basically in part 2, I've already installed the AC condenser, the intercooler, and the radiator to the frame of my car. And it is going to be a little noisy because the vacuum is going to be going on in the background. And for the most part, I'm going to be showing you a quick intro on how the vacuum system works and where they attach to. And I am going to be installing the rest of my components, other than the radiator, intercooler, and the condenser. So again, as always, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and a tip for you guys. Some of the major auto parts store like AutoZone and O'Reilly's, they actually rent out some of the tools for free. It's kind of like a loaner program where they let you test it out for free, and if you like it, you can buy it. The caveat is if you actually break it, you bought it. I rented the AC system, the vacuum pump, and the hoses for free at AutoZone. You basically have the low pressure, high pressure. You want to turn it counterclockwise all the way. You can pull it back. This goes on the nipple and then release, and then it'll lock onto it. And then you want to, once it's locked on, you can actually turn it clockwise like this, and what that does is actually pushes a pin on the bottom. So this is basically the same thing as a tire pressure valve, where the pin on top will actually push down on the pin on the bottom and open the system. So I'm going to put this on the low pressure port. That's the low pressure valve right there. The high pressure valve is right here. Once it's locked into place, just turn it to the right, turn it clockwise. Same thing with the low pressure for the low pressure valve. Next, attach the yellow hose, the middle hose, to the actual vacuum. Basically, you want to pull the vacuum for about 30 minutes to an hour. You will see the needle on the low pressure gauge start to decline. You're going to try to get to -30 as much as possible, but it will start to decline really rapidly and then slowly decline to 30. You possibly might not even get it to 30. It may stop at like 28, 29, 30, somewhere around there. The main thing is that once you close off the valves and shut down the vacuum after 30 minutes to an hour of vacuuming, the needle does not rise back up. If it doesn't, you know that the system is completely sealed, or if it is not, you will see the needle start to rise back up. And clamping up the driver's side, lower driver's side radiator hose.
This is going to be a 7mm. If you need to know where the drain plug is, it's right here, right to the left side. I think you need an Allen wrench. Just plug it up on the bottom, turn it. Installing the lower intercooler pipe. Just going to make sure the pipe fits. Now these things are expensive. They're about $8 each online. I had to get it in a hurry at my local dealership. They charged me around $10 something just for this one green clip. So be careful with this clip. This one's broken, so I have to take out the clip. In order to take it out, you have to take out the O-rings. Otherwise, the plastic piece won't slide off. So you need to take out the O-rings. Use like a sharp nail or a toothpick to take out the O-rings. That. Squeeze and snap it in place. did was placing these two bulbs, the one for the AC condenser and another one for the AC condenser. Don't forget to put on the clamps if they actually came out. Insert the right side of the intercooler tube first, and then you can just go underneath and try to lift it up. Wiggle it a little bit so it goes up. Okay, and then tighten the clamps.
For this part, you need a long socket extension, and basically you'll be doing it blind and by feel. Sometimes you'll get a code that says the MAF sensor is out of whack or broken. However, a lot of times it's actually the throttle body, and this is a common issue that I've noticed with my Volvo. So if you have like a rough idle, engine is about to stall, or you have a check engine light on, there's carbon buildup and you have to clean the throttle body once in a while. You might as well take the opportunity to clean out the throttle body while you have your car already open. You know, this reminds me of when the mechanics will always say, we recommend you do this and that. And now that I've worked on my car myself, yeah, for certain parts when you're doing the work, you might as well do it if it's a preventative measure, instead of going ahead and doing it twice and spending twice on the labor. And I'll be putting a card up there on how to clean the throttle body, because it is one of the common issues with this car.
These are the 8mm. So let me just show you. I plugged in the sensor, put a zip tie. Zip tied it over here. I haven't tightened all the zip ties yet because I'm going to do that later. And there's the zip tie, another zip tie right here. And I'm going to tie this up and then fit in my air filter. So I'm going to rotate this. Tighten the hose clamp. You can plug in the electrical clip. Bolt on the 3 bolts. This will go underneath, bend the snorkel. It should pop right in. I'm going to install the boost pipe. This is a 7mm. These are the T25s.
So that is it for part 3. The next video I'll be posting it up there. Go ahead and like and subscribe and comment, and I'll be putting a timeline below, so go ahead and check that out also.